when you are working on a prospect, there are three kinds of people who are involved. Three kind of characters which are involved in most of the companies, right? One is gatekeeper, the other one is an influencer, and third one is the decision maker. You should have the skills, know that this gentleman or this gentle lady is a gatekeeper or an influencer or a decision maker. And accordingly you have to pitch. You don't have to sell. Problem with every salesperson, most of the salesperson, is that they want to sell. You don't have to sell. You have to only do your steps right. If you do your steps right, things will happen. It is something like, a patient is there on the operation table and the doctor is straightway going and doing the operation. Does it happen? What happens before that? There are various steps which are required where the nurses and the sisters and the brothers are preparing the patient and keeping all the equipment ready so that the doctor can come and perform the operation. Similarly, before you are going and doing to surgery, there are various stages. You need to ensure that those stages are followed and mentally you know about it. You are not tired.
Yes, sir.
So keep that in mind. Okay, so this is what is important. Third thing, when we talk about gatekeepers are generally who stop you, and they are basically a small roadblock in the process. They're a small roadblock in the process. You should know how to handle them, right? By meeting more and more people, by going for more and more calls, you will develop a skill to handle the gatekeepers. Then you have influencers. Okay, the problem with influencers are they tend to behave that they are the decision makers. They tend to behave that they are the decision makers. So what you need to do as a salesperson is you need to probably try to do some working where you are able to understand the buying process of that organization. Okay, so there is a process for decision. So if you are able to find out that, then your job becomes a little easier. So influencer is an important person in a prospect, but he is not the end all. He is not the end all. So always remember, if he is an influencer, what are the key points you need to say, because basic job of an influencer is that he influences the decision maker. So if you give the right signals to him, he will give the right signals to decision maker. Right? If you give wrong signals to him, he will spoil the show. Correct? So it's a very delicate kind of situation where you need to handle the influencers. Then we come to the decision makers. In decision, I told you the decision maker is a person who is called a man. Right? A decision maker is called a man, even if it is a lady. Right? M stands for money, stands for authority, and N stands for need. The issue here is that if you're selling, and if you're selling to a person who does not have a need, the entire exercise will get futile. Right? So you need to know that am I meeting the right person? Am I selling to the right person? Till the time you don't know, you should not sell. You should do the other processes which we have discussed in the entire conference. Correct? So if you do that, you will feel confident. You will know where to hit the nail in the coffin. Correct? So this is what we spoke about.